Hey y'all, it's Michael, and you know what? I thought I just would film in a different location. I used to film here in my hallway a lot way back when in my old videos. Today I'm here to do the mid-year book freakout tag. I was going to do like my favorite books of the year so far, but I kind of like this a little bit better. And just to let you guys know, I've read a lot of books this year. I've come unprepared. I didn't think about these, so this is literally going to be in the back of my mind. I did bring my book, so if I need a little help, you know, I got this. Best book you've read so far in 2015? Ooh, this is really hard. I think I'm literally going to have a hard time at the end of the year when I decide to pick my favorite books of the year. Yeah, man, I've read a lot of great books this year. Like, I literally have. So let me look through here. I'll just tell you my first favorite book of the year that I put a star on here was Atonement by Ian McEwan. What I loved about this book was the writing. The writing was really good. I mean, he can write. Like, for real, bro, he can write. But also the story is just so good. And it has a great revelation. Like, it's so good. I loved it. I have a lot of books on here. I would have to literally sit down and think about it, like what did I like about this so much I didn't like. Best sequel you've read so far in 2015. I don't really know what to pick for this one, but I did really enjoy Lock and Key, even all of the books afterwards. I actually enjoyed the whole series. That feels like a good answer. Next is new release you haven't read yet but want to. Ooh. Now, I haven't read Go Set a Watchman yet. I'm really apprehensive about reading this book because Kill a Mockingbird as a reader really does hold a special place in my heart. I feel like reading the sequel would really change my view, so I'm holding off on it. I will read it soon eventually. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. I don't really know. Oh god, I haven't thought about this. There's a new Jonathan Franzen book I've heard. There's that. I started The Corrections. What's The Corrections that I read that I started? I have his books. Okay, but I don't really know. I just literally pick it up as I go. If you have one, let me know. I'll try to read it. Biggest disappointment. Armada by Ernest Cline. Yeah, this was one of the most disappointing books I've had this year. If you watched my review, that review was hard to do. Yeah, I think the plot just seemed too familiar. It was too familiar. I felt like it didn't bring anything new to the table, per se. And I just really wanted to love it because I loved Ready Player One, and that one and Armada just didn't work for me. Biggest surprise. Okay, so I haven't done the review for this, but my biggest surprise, I think, genuinely has to be Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, because I went into this book. I joined a book club, so there's that, and this is one of the books. It was a YA book club. I'll talk about the book club experience later on. I didn't go into the book thinking I wasn't gonna like it. Like, I had apprehension about it. It was a new author. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I found myself really enjoying it. Now, I'm gonna let you know, do not listen to the audiobook of this. This is an instance where the audiobook did not do justice at all. The narrator, but story-wise, I found myself enjoying the characters. The plot was actually really interesting because since she's into this world of fan fiction, I think what really sealed the deal for me, I'll talk more about this in my wrap-up, but when she gets to talk to her professor and they have this discussion about exactly what is literature. Favorite new author, debut or new to you? I've read a lot of new authors this year, actually. One that I'm definitely gonna check out more from, because this is the first time I read her, read one of her works, was Maya Angelou, I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings. Yeah, I read this in the beginning of the year and spectacular. That book, so good. Yeah. Newest fictional crush? Oh god, see, I'm not prepared. I don't really know. Ooh, you know who I'm gonna pick for this? Because I really like her character. Anna from Hausfrau by Jill Alexander Esbaum. I really liked her as a character. She wasn't the most trustworthy person or morally correct person, but I just really liked her as a character. I think it's because she was super fleshed out. Alright, the next question is newest favorite character. Okay, maybe I should have picked her instead of for the fictional one. Oh gosh, I'm bad at this. Let's go on to the next question and pretend this never happened. Book that made you cry. Ooh. I'd say I get pretty emotional, but I don't think I've ever like cry. Oh wait, yeah, okay. This is one of my favorite books of the year, and that's A Dog Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron. Yeah. This book made me realize why I love my dog. And then I think what really made me emotional about this book was the ending. It was so beautiful. The thing is, this book has a twist on a normal dog story, and at the end I was like, okay, how is he gonna end it? And he ends it in a really touching way. I'm thinking about it right now and it's gonna make me sad, but that's exactly how I want it to end. I was like, oh wow, this was perfect. I kinda got emotional. I had to pull the car over and was like, okay. That was a great read. Okay, book that made you happy. I'm always happy when I read. You know what? I'm gonna pick one. It's a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket, narrated by Lemony Snicket and Tim Curry. They just really make me happy even though they're really gloomy. Like I read these when I was a kid and they just really brought back really good reading memories. But also, Tim Curry is such a great narrator. Especially the Ersatz elevator. Oh my god. The funniest part of this book is when people in this city that they get moved to has this in and out scenario. Oh my god. That was so funny. Like I really like it. Was funny. I just really liked it. And he does an amazing Count Olaf voice. Like, oh, it's so good. So good. Okay, I'm gonna pick another one for this. Just listen to it. And granted, it's July. Harry Potter. Like, if you've listened to the audiobook of this, wow. So good. So good. Favorite book to film adaptation you saw this year? I haven't. To be honest, I don't even watch that much TV now, and I definitely don't go to the movies that much. So for this one, I can't even tell you. Did I see any film adaptation? I mean, I read books that got turned into films, but sometimes I don't watch the movies. I was not prepared for this book. Favorite review you've written this year, book 2 version. Favorite review you've done so far this year. I think my favorite review, now granted this isn't half, but it definitely has to be Grey by E.L. James. I just posted this. I think it was really good. But I think it was also just because it was really fun to film. Like that video was so fun to film. And I think it was also fun because I got to throw shade at a character. I became a palm tree. Like he was begging to be thrown shade. And you know what's really funny? I was watching it and I was laughing. Like I was laughing while editing it. It was really funny. And I think the funniest part was when he pronounced macaroni. Most beautiful book you've bought so far this year or received. So see, what had happened was, in case you've realized, I haven't done a book haul in a really long time. So there's that. I just don't buy a lot of books now for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it might be also because my room is literally overflowing with books. I have no bookshelf at all at this point. Like there are books on the floor, and my room is pretty small, and I could unhaul some of them, but I like to keep my books, so I just been getting it from the library. So I don't really have a lot to show you. I don't have anything to show you for here, so there's that. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Okay, and the final question is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Ooh, that's a good one, actually. That's a good question. I have a lot on my TBR. Like, when I say TBR, I don't literally mean the books that I have in my bookshelf. I literally mean all the books that I've ever wanted to read, and there are a lot. I still want to read some more Toni Morrison. I just discovered Coetzee, J.M. Coetzee. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, I can show you guys. So these are the books that I really need to read this year. So Penguin made a list, 80 years of bestsellers, and it's basically a list of all the bestsellers that they ever had. So I'm going to tackle these actually. Now, there are some books on here that I'm not excited to read because one of these books are A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, and I have that book and I bought it. Barnes & Noble, new, fresh, everything, out the box. I got to page like 50 and I stopped. Like, I literally stopped. I might have to listen to this on audiobook. Ugh, I cannot. I was like, okay, I can't. This was another case of this girl is supposed to be smart. I mean, I think she was trying to get her master's or PhD or something like that. She was like, she's an intellectual character. But as soon as, was he even a wizard or witch? I forgot. She makes some stupid decisions. And she was, this is one, oh god, this is about to be a rant. But one of my pet peeves is when characters, I see you have powers, but you don't want to use it. But why though? So there's that. Maybe I will read it again. The sequel is also on here twice. On here, I was like, come on, Penguin. You have to make me read the first book and then the second book. And the thing is, these books are long. But there are some really good books on this list. And y'all, one of the books is Disgrace by J.M. Coetzee. If you want to print this out, I'll leave the link down below. So if you want to print it out. Now, I've read some of these before, but I want to read some of these like this year. I think Pride and Prejudice is here. I've read that before. Some of these have been on my TBR for a really long time actually. Like Moby Dick, I have the book actually. I wanted to read that. Now some of these, ooh, Jane Eyre is on here. I've read that before. So yeah, I'm gonna reread it. Now some of these though, bruh, Penguin, some of these books are long. Holy crap, I was looking up some of these. Oh my gosh, they are really, really, really long. Now some of these I've read, I'm gonna reread it again because some of these I haven't read in years. Like The Secret Life of Bees, I read that when I was like 16, 17? I think I was either a freshman or a senior. Now some of these I never heard before, so that's why I'm really excited. Oh, one of the books I really want to read on here is Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Oh my gosh, I've heard really good things about that. Right now, one of the books that I'm reading that's on this list is A Tale for the Time Being. So, now, one of the books on here, I've been trying to read this for years, and I can never get. I think I might need to listen to the audiobook. Is Anna Karenina. Yeah, Michael. Words have meanings. By Leo Tolstoy. I haven't actually read it. It's one of those books that, as a literary person, I haven't read it. So I'm gonna get to it soon. Like, oh my god, oh! Hey, one of my favorite books is on here. Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Yay! I like that. Yeah, some of these are really good, actually. Now, The Grapes of Wrath is on here. That definitely, you have to be in the mindset to read that for me, because I think I got to like page 200 or something like that, and I just never finished. Oh, I remember Frankenstein on here actually. This is basically this is basically turned into a Penguin. Let me see what I haven't read in a while. Yeah, ooh, Of Mice and Men, I read that when I was a kid. I'm really excited for The Shadow of the Wind, I haven't read that, by Carlos Ruiz Zafran. I'm really excited to read that actually. Now, The Odyssey is on here. Ooh. I read that like, I forgot when I read it back in high school. I don't think I was ready for that when I was in high school. That's the mid-year book freakout tag. Yeah, I'm really excited. This video is so long. I'm so sorry. I just rambled. Yeah, I'm really excited for the second half of the year. I'm reading now, just to let you guys know, I kind of was in a reading slump. I wouldn't say a reading slump, but like I was almost there. Like I'm on the edge. And that was because I've read books that was not my favorite. And that was 3! Like 3 disappointing books, gosh! They were one after the other too. So yeah, I'm hoping to read more books. I'm really on like a really good track, and I'm really enjoying all of these books. So until then, I'll see you guys till later. Bye!